Hello everybody, my name is Tanner Kyler, and here I am standing in front of one of my favorite sunflower species, Maximilian Sunflower, also known as Helianthus maximiliani. This is one of the most beautiful and helpful plants that you can plant in your landscape and in your in rewilding projects to help our local ecosystems. The Maximilian Sunflower blooms in late September into October, all the way till around the time of Halloween. It has an extensive range throughout the United States and is one of our most beautiful native wildflowers. This sunflower is just covered in a plethora of blooms. Along with all of those blooms comes a plethora of life. Tons of bees and butterflies use this plant for its nectar and as a host plant to lay its eggs like butterflies and moths. One of our later blooming wildflowers, allowing there to be food around during the late summer season and early fall season for these pollinators before they have to go to sleep for the winter. And then they also use the stems of this plant to hibernate throughout the winter. This one particular, I'll probably cut down because it's so close to this well house, and if somehow a fire were to break out, it would be problematic. The plant can get around 8 feet tall, so I can see it being a problem for many people around their houses. But my suggestion is to plant it on the back of your privacy fence, and it grows throughout the summertime, kind of staying hidden while your other things are in bloom. And then in late summer, early fall, whenever nothing else is really blooming, this thing will shower your backyard with plenty of flowers, making for a really excellent species. The plant is also perennial, meaning it comes back year after year. So if you were to plant it inside of your yard, it would come back year after year and you wouldn't have to replant it. It also spreads through seed, but it mainly spreads through its rhizomes. So if you plant it in your yard, this clump will get larger and larger every single year. It does flop over whenever it gets too large, like these arms here have, but that can be fixed by planting things up in front of it, keeping it from falling over. Because in the prairies, they're all leaning against each other and they don't have the opportunity to fall over. But that's why this is one of my favorite flowers to plant in areas. It kind of hides this well house behind it, so it makes a great privacy screen along properties. It also is a great restoration species as it pulls toxins out of the soil and helps our pollinators. Hope you enjoyed this video. We'll see you next time.